Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. In today's video update here for Bitcoin, we are trading at $20,243, 24-hour volume, we're down 19%, and market cap, we are up 0.25%. All right, so heading over to our daily chart, I am going to cover immediate short term for 4 hours and 2 hours, but it looks like so far for today, the range itself has extended. If we can remember yesterday's, video here, the range was very minimal, but this is actually pretty good if we take a look at this candlestick. However, if the body is going to remain in the middle itself, then chances are the price itself is always going to be retesting this ultimate low here at the 20,000, which is a part of our supply and demand zone that we are going to be using. And if it does continue to retest the support, then ultimately that support is going to be broken, and our next retest is going to be the 20 moving average, so closer to 19,900. If we take a look closer on our MACD indicator, still same movement that we've seen, lower in the histogram, lower in the momentum, and eventually it is going to cross over. That's only, again, if we continue the momentum very small on a daily average, and the momentum may break as well with our RSI. Now, the RSI here has initiated a selling opportunity, seeing this white line below. Our D line is the white line, and then the K line here is the pink line itself. So whenever you see the white line below it, it triggers a selling opportunity. And as we see, paired up with the MACD indicator momentum getting very small, then it is going to drive the price even lower down. But let's take a look over at the 4-hour time frame, because we can see already the candlesticks has reached closer down to our previous low here earlier or later in the day on November 2nd. So we can see some pumps in the marketplace, but it is continuing to show us resistance around the 20 moving average here. And the more times we retest it again in hopes that we actually break that momentum. As the price was coming up and reaching above the 20 MA here, we see a slight increase of our RSI. So we can see that triggered a buying opportunity. However, still didn't retrace closer to the 50%. So we see weakness in the RSI already. Take a look at the peaks are getting smaller and smaller. Okay. One of the things that we do see here is a small bearish divergence from this peak here to this peak here. So you'll notice just slightly the low for this one was at $20,062, and the low of this one was $20,042. So we can see it dip just slightly below it. And the RSI here, we can see the RSI. I'm just going to zoom up. The RSI is increasing. So we see just a small, slight bearish divergence here. It's not a huge medium or high bearish divergence. It's just a very small one. So we are most likely going to come back down and come down to the range of the 20,100. On the the MACD indicator, this is something that we do want to pay attention to, is whenever the histograms show very minimal spaces or small minimal bars for a continuation, it's amping up to have a breakthrough, either an uptrend or a downtrend. And in order to have that breakout in an uptrend, we need to be able to close above this Bollinger Band in hopes to retrace to the top of the upper Bollinger Band here. Sorry, we need to be able to close above the 20 moving average, and then the next course of action is breaking above the upper Bollinger Band. I'm going to change the candles to high Kanashi candles. It does show us some trend. As we can see, the dots of the parabolic SARs are at the top. Normally when we see these dots at the very top here, it triggers a selling opportunity and it shows us the flow is selling. We normally see a different change in direction or change of the trend of the parabolic SARs with high Kanashi candles if there is no wicks at the very bottom here, and the range or these high wick candles are very minimal, and we're seeing a lot of heavy candlesticks. So something like this here, we see no wick, price moved up just slightly, but because parabolic SARs were at the very top here, it wasn't as fast, or the two wasn't complementing each other to justify that uptrend in a stable marketplace. So if we see a lot of these guys here, of these wicks here, the uptrend or a possible reversal from this movement isn't going to be supported here. And of course, we see a decrease of the volume. So price again is still going to kind of go through the channel of our supply and demand from 20,100 to 20,200 until we can see that initial breakout in a strong current. Hopefully, again, in the green. I guess I'm already in the 2 hour time frame. Sorry, guys. But I do feel like there is going to be a breakout for Bitcoin anytime soon. Again, if we do see that big current of our MACD indicator and show us those huge bars for our histograms, then essentially we're going to come up and retest the 20 moving average. And if we do get rejected downwards, this is going to be our final stop, is closer to the 20,100. So that's kind of my video here for Bitcoin. Let me know what you guys think down below. Like and subscribe to the channel as well, but I'll see you next time. Bye.